Hey foodies, this week we're checking out a new concept here on the First Coast. It's called Vale Food Company, where they specialize in healthy food options and a fast and casual atmosphere. Let's check them out. Vale Food Company. It's the latest healthy, fast casual food craze to hit the First Coast.
And now this year we're opening up here in Jacksonville. We're so excited to be a part of this community here.
Sonny Ilyas is a former med student turned business owner. While juggling 3 jobs in college, he struggled with finding healthy food options. So he decided to do something about it.
I really wanted to, solve a problem of making healthy food, not only, delicious, affordable, convenient, but, really trying to showcase that it has variety too.
He started out with meal prepping his healthy food creations for friends and faculty on campus. That was back in 2016. He now has 4 restaurants across Florida, including Gainesville, Tallahassee, and Tampa. But what exactly is Vale Food Company?
The best way for me to describe it is imagine if Whole Foods and Chipotle had a baby. And that's, a pretty funny way to describe it, but, you can come in, go down our line, build your own bowl of bases, veggies, and proteins that we prepare fresh here every single day. And we do change up the menu every day too. So every time you're coming in here, you're gonna experience new things, see what you like, what you don't like.
And he recommends the ancho pulled chicken or the turkey spinach feta meat.
We season it up with veggies and feta and actually bake it off into our oven. So that comes out fresh as well. And that's held in our Chipotle cheese sauce. And it is a delicious combination of flavors, just, really coming together on a more of a Mediterranean front.
There's also avocado toast options and what's called the acai bowls. Think of it as a fresh fruit smoothie or an alternative to frozen yogurt.
That's loaded with antioxidants. It's non-dairy organic, the product that we use, and we top it with granola and 3 toppings of your choice.
And remember, if you have a restaurant that you'd like us to check out, just simply visit our Facebook page. Our digital producer, Melissa Guz, will be bringing you more on restaurants from right here in our own backyard.